कोई बात नहीं, लेकिन अभी इस हफ्ते आपका 700 ग्राम के आसपास कम हो गया है।
हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
हाँ, करते
नहीं
रहो,
मेरा
हो
ना,
जाएगा। हाँ।
एक्चुअली मैंने नोटिस किया था, मेरे दो दो चार दिन पहले मेरा आफ्टर पीरियड्स मेरा अच्छे से मतलब 77 आ रहा था। तो लेकिन ये मतलब, या कहो कि वॉक वगैरह भी चल रही थी, उसके ये पीरियड्स आने के बाद थोड़ा मतलब स्लो हो रहा है। एक, हाँ, मोबाइल बैग अच्छा उधर रखा है शॉप में, ये है।
ये जिस हफ्ते आपका पीरियड्स भी चल रहा था क्या?
हाँ, पीरियड्स मेरे फिनिश हुए हैं, मतलब इसी इसी
हाँ
हफ्ते पीरियड्स
हाँ,
फिनिश हुए हैं उसके बाद।
तो वो भी एक इशू रहता है, मतलब जब भी पीरियड्स टाइम होता है तो थोड़ा सा बढ़ जाता है बॉडी का वेट, वो हार्मोनल चेंजेस के कारण होता है, उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, तो नो प्रॉब्लम। एनीवेज कम हुआ, इतना तो कम हो गया ना आपका, 700 ग्राम
बिल्कुल
कम हुआ,
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
वेरी गुड। कि मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि एकदम से स्टक है, हर हफ्ते
हाँ,
कुछ ना कुछ तो कम हो रहा है, दैट
कुछ हो,
इज।
हाँ।
और कैसा लग रहा है आपको, खाना कैसा लग रहा
खाना अच्छा लग रहा है, मैं बनाती हूँ, मैं भी खाती हूँ, बच्चों को भी खिलाती हूँ।
है? कभी ऐसा फील हुआ कि डाइट फूड खा रहे, क्योंकि लोगों के दिमाग में डाइट फूड मतलब कि कुछ और होता है ना, कि टेस्टलेस खाना हो।
नहीं नहीं नहीं, बल्कि पहले जब मैं डाइटिंग करती थी अपने आप से, तो मैं पूरा पूरा दिन बस रोटी, एक रोटी खाती थी, शाम को भी मैं बस चाय और रस वगैरह ले लेती थी, या मॉर्निंग में भी मैं ऐसी कुछ ले लेती थी कि बच्चों एक भटूरा ले लिया, छोले भटूरे के शौकीन है हस्बैंड, तो वो भटूरे ले आते थे, एक खाऊंगी बस, ज्यादा नहीं खाऊंगी। तो वो चीज होती थी, लेकिन ये है कि कैलोरी उसमें बहुत ज्यादा होती है, जो ये हम लोग नॉर्मल ये डाइट वाला फूड लेते हैं इसमें कम होता है। पनीर वगैरह मैंने कहा भाई पनीर इतना हैवी हो जाएगा, पनीर खाने से वेट बढ़ेगा, पर लेकिन ऐसा नहीं होता है, ये कैलोरीज इसमें कम होती है और वो हेल्दी भी रहता है हमारे लिए।
सही बात है, तो कई
एंजॉय
बार
करते
वही
हैं
हो जाता है।
रेसिपी, आप लोगों की
हाँ
रेसिपी होती है। सबसे बड़ा मोटिवेशन कब मिलता है, जब सब लोग उसमें पिक डालते हैं ना ग्रुप में, तो बड़ा अच्छा लगता है कि अच्छा उसने डाली, मैं भी फटाफट बना के जल्दी डाल देती हूँ। तो जब
सही बात
बनती
है,
है तो फिर खाया भी जाता है।
ग्रुप में मोटिवेशन बहुत अच्छा रहता है कि हाँ। और अगर कई बार ऐसा भी हो जाता है कि हाँ हम भूल जाते हैं, कोई किसी और का पिक्चर देखते हैं तो याद आ जाता है कि हाँ मुझे भी करना है।
हाँ, ये चीज मुझे काफी अच्छी, मैंने डाइटिशियन से डाइट ली थी इससे पहले भी, आरोग्यम न्यूट्रिशन, दिल्ली रेठाला, वहां से मैंने ली थी, डॉक्टर रीचा है उनसे ली थी। पर वो पर्सनली कोच थी, मतलब कि वो अपने आप ही डाइट देती थी मेरे को, तो कई बार स्किप हो जाता था, भूल जाती थी अगले दिन की डाइट वो वाली, मतलब बना नहीं पाती थी, नेक्स्ट डे का बना देती थी, फिर वो मतलब वेट नहीं जाता था, फिर मोटिवेशन खत्म, पैसा दिया जयराम जी की।
गुड गुड, तो अभी आप एंजॉय करके कर रहे हो, वही अच्छा है, दैट्स गुड।
नहीं, जब वेट जाता है ना, देखो मोटा कहलाना किसी को पसंद नहीं है, अच्छा लगता है कि हम भी फिट होए, बॉडी हमारी फिट होए और हम स्लिम दिखें, लेकिन जब वेट गेन होता है और जब नहीं जाता ना, तो सब चीजें छूट जाती हैं, फिर मन नहीं करता कुछ भी करने को।
ओनली थिंग, एक ही चीज आपको देखना है कि देखो, आप जो वेट गेन हुआ है वो एक दिन या 2 दिन में नहीं हुआ है, धीरे धीरे करके आपने जो इतने सालों में बढ़ाया है। और दिमाग में ये नहीं रखना है कि मुझे एक हफ्ते में, एक महीने में कम करना है। अब बढ़ा है तो बढ़ने से ज्यादा टाइम लगेगा घटने में, तो
एक्चुअली मैडम
वही
मेरे
है।
को पीछे मार्च में को कोविड हो गया था, और कोविड भी
हम्म
अच्छा खासा हुआ था, मैं हॉस्पिटलाइज थी और आईसीयू में कम से कम 10-15 दिन रही हूँ, ऑक्सीजन वगैरह सब लगा रहा है, घर घर पे भी आके मुझे ऑक्सीजन लगी रही है, मतलब एक
हम्म
महीना मेरे को ऑक्सीजन लगी रही है। और उसके बाद मुझे जो स्टेरॉइड वगैरह दी थी उन्होंने, रेमडेसिविर लगे थे, इंजेक्शन वगैरह, ग्लूकोज चढ़ा था। उसके बाद फिर मेरे मम्मी पापा दोनों एक्सपायर हो गए थे, 28 अप्रैल और 29 अप्रैल को। तो उसके बाद मैंने फिर डिप्रेशन की गोलियां खाई हैं, तो मतलब ये थोड़ा कंडीशन ऐसी रही है ना, उससे मेरा 10 किलो वेट बढ़ गया, और थायराइड वैसे है मेरे को। तो मतलब मैं ना, मतलब ऐसा लगा था कुछ भी नहीं है दुनिया में, कुछ नहीं है, सब बेकार है, कल को मैं भी मर जाऊंगी, मतलब ये वाली डिप्रेशन वाली फीलिंग बहुत होने लग गई थी। अब धीरे धीरे उस चीज से उभरी हूँ, क्योंकि बच्चे हैं, हस्बैंड है, फैमिली को भी देखना होता है, फिर इधर तो जाना ही नहीं था कि छोड़ो कुछ नहीं होता इन चीजों से, पर लेकिन संभालना पड़ता है। सिस्टर शिवानी है उनके, वो सुनती थी, तब धीरे धीरे अपने आप को मतलब करा कि हाँ नहीं ये चीज गलत है, अभी से अपना आगे बढ़ना चाहिए।
सही बात है, एकदम एकदम सही बात
अच्छे
है।
भले पेरेंट्स थे मेरे, तो दोनों फीवर आया है और एक हफ्ते के अंदर दोनों चले गए, हॉस्पिटलाइज किया था। तो बड़ा मतलब मन बहुत खराब होता था, मतलब इन चीजों को मतलब उभर ही नहीं पा रही थी मैं, चाहे कुछ भी करी थी। हस्बैंड बहुत मेरे केयरिंग है, और उन्होंने डाइटिशियन से डाइट भी दिलाई थी, पर मन नहीं लग रहा था कि ठीक है दे दी है, चार्ट आ जाता था वीकली वो देती थी, हाँ ठीक है ये है, ये खाना है वो खाना है, रख दिया उठा के, नहीं बंद करता था बनाने। लेकिन क्या है कि आपका ये जो ग्रुप है 30 ये चैलेंज वाला जो है, इसमें क्या है एक मोटिवेशन मिलता है, सब लोग करते हैं, डाइट डालते हैं, सर हैं आप हैं दोनों, मतलब कि हमें देख के कि हम कोई भी डिश बना रहे हैं बड़े खुश होते हैं, तो मोटिवेशन मिलता है इस चीज से।
थैंक यू फॉर दैट वर्ड्स दीप्ति। तो नहीं, बहुत अच्छी बात है कि आप उस चीजों में से उभर के आई। मीन्स इट्स रियली इमोशनल कि इतना सारा कुछ एक महीने में हुआ, तो इट्स रियली मतलब बहुत बुरा होता लगता है। तो इट्स गुड दैट अभी आप आ गए उससे उभर के। तो कंटिन्यू करो, क्योंकि हेल्थ इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। तो सिर्फ
बिल्कुल
पतला दिखना नहीं है हमें, बिकॉज हमारे बॉडी के अंदर जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स होती है वो मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ आवर ओवरवेट। तो वो हमें बाहर से मोटापा दिखता है, लेकिन अंदर बहुत सारी चीजें, बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स होती है। तो हमें
मैं
उस पे
पूरी
काम
पूरी
करना है
रात
कि
मैं पूरी रात है ना सो नहीं पाती थी मैडम, मेरे को इतना मतलब हो गया था, सर में दर्द रहता था, नींद आने की कोशिश करती थी, नींद नहीं आती थी। मतलब जो स्टेरॉइड ली थी ना वो इतनी हार्मफुल होती है, बाद में दवाइयों का साइड इफेक्ट बाद में पता चलता है कि कितनी हार्मफुल थी वो। उसी से
नहीं,
ही
तो
मेरा
अभी आपका जो आप जो बोल रहे हो 10 kg इंक्रीज, वो इसी के कारण, मेनली उसी के कारण हुआ है कि आपके स्टेरॉइड्स और फिर जो डिप्रेशन
हाँ,
टैबलेट्स थे,
पहले
मेडिकेशन के कारण भी होता है।
10 kg जो बड़ा था मेरा, वो मेरा बड़ा था ये थायराइड की वजह से। अब थायराइड तो चलो वो तो था ही, उसकी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, मैं वॉक या जिम वगैरह मैं करती रहती थी। लेकिन अब बॉडी में भी ना वो वाला स्टेमिना नहीं रहा है कि हाँ हम एक्सरसाइजेस करें, जाके डंबल शंबल उठाए या खूब हैवी एक्सरसाइज
तो
करें।
एक खाने पे बहुत निर्भर करता है। मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ हम एक्सरसाइज करेंगे तो होता है,
हाँ
दोनों ही चाहिए, लेकिन एक खाने पे ज्यादा ध्यान रखना पड़ता है। और आप कंटिन्यू करो इसको, आपको बहुत फायदा होगा। ऐसा नहीं कि अभी आई थिंक 2+ kg आपका कम हो गया, इतना कुछ बॉडी में होने के बावजूद आपका 2.5 और 2.6 kg कम हुआ है, दैट इज वेरी गुड। अभी
अच्छा।
25 दिनों में इतना कम हुआ है, तो इट्स गुड। तो आप कंटिन्यू करो, आप रुको मत, ट्राई करो कि आप अपना आइडियल वेट पे पहुंचे, उसको मेंटेन करना इजी हो जाता है ना। ठीक है, चलो देन, थैंक यू, ऑल द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू मैडम। थैंक यू सर।
Okay, Sheena, are you there? Can you quickly switch on your video and share your excitement? You have reduced this week also.
Yeah, I'm very much here. I was busy in the kitchen, so
Quickly, you can take 2 minutes and share your excitement. How was your body?
definitely. मतलब अच्छा, actually this like the person before me said, I forgot her name. So it was
Deepti.
about, like for me, though I was also into healthy eating and all that, once you like come once you lose that habit, then to get back to the thing was tough for me, to get back to the groove. So because of this group, like since there was a group supporting, it was easy. So that was my experience also, like just like she said, it was nice.
So happy with the results also.
Result, yeah, definitely. Matlab, I am reducing. Yeah,
Yes.
I am reducing. I think 3 point kuch reduce hua total. 3
Yeah,
or
3.5 kgs
yeah.
reduced. Great. And that too, you too had challenges in your second week. So you 2-3
Yeah,
days you also
actually,
couldn't
I was
follow.
not following it completely also. For me, last week I had a lunch, like I had called people over, so I had a little biryani, so and stuff. But in spite of that,
Yeah, but other things you are doing it right, and you keep sending the pictures also. So that's
but then
very motivating.
when I do, I'm almost zero oil, because to make up for the biryani, whatever. So I did all my cooking zero oil.
Awesome, that's very good.
Yeah, it was absolutely no oil.
Good, Sheena.
Very friendly.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Keep
Thank you so
doing.
much. Thank you. I'm there, but then I'm switching off the video.
Yeah. Okay, Neetu, आप भी आ जाओ वीडियो पे. Quickly you can share your excitement and then we will start.
Yes.
नहीं, आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही नीतू।
1 मिनट में।
अच्छा, okay, I think नीतू कुछ इशू है। Okay, we'll cover the topic and then we will come to you.
Yeah,
देख लो।
maybe some problem is there.
हाँ, okay, चलो, over to Sam.
Yogesh, okay, we'll share the results. Okay, let me share the results now so that everybody can see the results. We are recording the session as well. Okay, good. Stop sharing. Okay. 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 Okay, everybody. So the welcome back to again 30 days wellness challenge. So 26th day. So we have completed 26th day yesterday, and we have checked in the weight. So congratulations everybody for getting a good results for the 26th day as well. So it's an amazing results for some of them. Yeah, some of them are still little behind because of various challenges what they have in life. But otherwise, the results are here. So as a team, we have reduced nearly 39.30 kg. Okay, in 26 days, it is a fantastic, results. And let us bring up some of the individual results actually. So lost more. So we have Pavai who have lost 4.7 kg. So fantastic job in 26 days. And next we have Harsha was at 4.1 kg. Have not received her weight this week, but still 4.1 kg 26 days. And again, the next one is Vijeta was at 4.05 kg. Awesome, good job. Next one I want to bring up is Neetu, 3.5 kg. Good job, Neetu. So I think that's good. 26 days, 3.5 kg is a very good. And Sheena is also at 3.5 kg in 26 days. So let us bring some individual results. As I mentioned, Vijeta 4.5. We have Mao 3.2. Sheena 3.5 already shared. Dr. Girija 2.8 kg. We have Jyoti 2.15 kg. Soumya 2 kg. Swapna 1.5 kg. LD 1.4 kg. We have Deepthi 2.1 kg, and some more results to come. So we have Sneha 1.35, Sayan 1.1, Sri Lakshmi 1 kg, and Sonal 0.7 kg, and Danya 0.2 kg. So some of them are not losing too much of weight. Don't worry. So some of them have a good, inch loss as well, and some of them are feeling very good after following the diet. So don't look at only the weight. If you're not losing weight, absolutely fine. So your body is getting toned. That is what you know to take care of. So congratulations everybody to making it up, making that, completing the 26 days. Keep on the momentum on so that we can get good results in next, upcoming 6 to 10 days. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. So I just want to share some details about physical exercise today. That's why I thought, bringing up this slide here. Let me bring up that slide as well. Give me a moment. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's for everybody, whoever is, going through a weight loss challenge, or maybe you're not going through weight loss challenge, because so most of them have a little misconception about the exercise or the walking, what they do, the running, what they do. So there is a little bit of scientific reason what are the things you need to do on a daily basis, because if you're just doing only a walking or maybe counting your steps or maybe doing a slow running and things like that, it is not going to help you to be healthy as well as to lose weight. So you need to be a little more careful in terms of what are the things you're choosing. So you need to doing some multiple things to make sure you're losing weight. So here, as we said last time also, I said the life or maybe the health is combination of three things from our side. What we would say is mindset, food and nutrition, physical, workout. So mindset is very, very important. That's why we put it on the first slide itself, because unless you have that mindset saying I am losing weight and I can do it, you believe in yourself, it is very difficult. Whatever you eat, still you may not lose weight. Food and nutrition better than more much greater weightage than physical workout, because unless you take a right food you cannot be healthy. So whatever you do, if you take a wrong food and if you are not doing a physical exercise and things like that, you cannot be healthy. So most of the time the intake of food should be exactly perfect. So if it is perfect, then doing physical exercise with that will give you best results. So I think, yeah, last time also we showed you this. This is our testimony. So how we were and how we are now. So that is, up to them. So if you want to transform, you definitely you will transform. So it's up to you. How do you want to take it forward? So it's everything within you actually. So I don't know. Some of them, I'm just telling you that walking is not a complete exercise. Why? So most of them are confused. Actually, some of them who count for steps who just do only a walking, or maybe some of them who just take an app, Google Fit app, and say that, okay, on a daily basis how much you're walking with the mobile in hand. Actually, those kind of things you will set it up, and you are happy that you've gone through 10,000 steps and things like that, and you think you're healthy, but actually not. It is just giving you a steps counting, but it is not making you healthy, because the 10,000 steps is more or less 8,000 steps is your routine work, what you do it on an only basis. So you are not really giving a little more pressure to your body to make it healthy. So you're just, you in your comfortable position, you're doing that 8 to 10,000 steps, which is not really going to keep you healthy at all. Okay, so let me bring up some of the things which I want to show you, because why walking is not an exercise or a complete exercise. So I'm just going back to a little bit of olden days actually, so everybody knows this. So if you go back to hunter gatherer days, आपको पता है कि पुराने ज़माने में, so we used to hunt for the food actually, right? So we used to go on the field and work, and used to hunt for the food. You used to bring water, and a lot of things you used to do outside your work, job. So there was no washing machine, there was no cleaner at home, there was no maid at home. Everything was done by the household people. So the maximum physical activity was available there actually. If I bring up some more slides or some more photos, you will able to take. So some of the things what we used to do in the olden days is swimming, climbing trees, running to save ourselves, hunting for food, mountain climbing, household duties. So many things we used to do physically. So right now we don't have so much of because in olden days, if you're physically fit, that is where a survival was actually. If you're not physically fit, there was no survival for you, because everything has to be done through the physically fitness, right? So today, if you're not physically fit also, you have a lot of applications, you have a lot of gadgets, you have technology is made you so much comfortable that you don't have to really sitting at one place, you can get everything into your plate, right? That's how it is today. So physical exercise has come down. So what changed basically, right? So let me show you those things actually, right? The industrial age, I'm going back to this actually. So in 1965 to 1940 was an industrial age. People used to go to factories and things, so they used to work there and come back. They used to come walking and things like that. After that, information age came. So now everything started getting automated. Now the people who were 10 people who are doing a job is now the one person by switching a button. They are doing the exercise. They're doing the job now. So then it came digital age. Actually, it has become much more advanced actually. So sitting at one place, you can get everything. Today, your groceries, your water, your whatever you want, everything comes to your table just by pushing one button and ordering in online actually, right? So there is no physical exercise at all. So more or less everybody is living a sedentary age. So if you take ourselves also, so we are talking to people day in and day out. So every day we are doing sessions, we are talking to people, everything is online. So morning to evening, at least 9 to 10 hours, we are just sitting and talking to people. So if you don't do a good physical exercise, it will make you completely sedentary and unhealthy. So let me bring up some of the other things as well. So this is how we were actually before. If you see the first one as a ape, and after that we became like the hunter gatherer state, and again you're going back to into computers and mobiles. Actually, you're sitting there. So you're going back to the olden days where how the evolution happened. Let me bring up some examples as well. So I think some of them can relate to it actually. So olden days we used to pull the water. I have done this, couple of years in Kerala where I was, pull the water from there. So it was a very physically, active exercise. Women doing it. So women, making a flour for our household things. So this is something used to make chutneys at home. So we used to cut the firewood in the olden days, go to field and work. So mop our own, household items and things like that. So do gardening and things like that. So, but right now today, most of the things have been stopped. So everything is, a switch of button. So if you want a water, you go and put a button, the water will get filled in the, tank, right? So the firewood is never used at all in the cities actually. So you don't go to a ground, you don't mop your house, gardening, some of them does it, some of them doesn't do. So the mixie and grinder has replaced these things. So physically activity is very, very less actually, on a daily basis if you look at it. So myth of doing exercise. What I'm trying to tell here is, see, most of them give this excuses saying that I'm busy and active throughout the day. I don't need exercise. I'm at my ideal weight. I don't need exercise. I'm underweight. I don't need exercise. I don't have any disease. I don't need exercise. I'm eating good food. I don't need exercise. A lot of things actually, right? Exercise is for non-vegetarian. Exercise is for people who sit and work. See, this body requires a lot of exercise actually. So a lot of exercise means the flexibility. Your body should be having a lot of flexibility. Then you need to make sure each and muscle, each and bone in your body, each and joint in your body is utilized on a daily basis. If you're not utilizing those things on a daily basis, then you cannot be healthy. Yes, you can live up to 60, 70 years, but over a period of time, some of your parts of your body start not responding to what you actually should respond to. So maybe you may have a back pain, you cannot bend, you cannot, lift anything, or you cannot, throw anything, whatever it is. A lot of things comes into picture when you're not able to do that. So physical exercise, that's why I call it as very, very important in our lives. So let me tell now why physical exercise and what are the things you require in physical exercise. If you're not a person who's not doing a physical exercise, I think this would be a very, very important for you. So scientifically, exercise program should contain three things. The first thing in that is endurance training. So aerobic exercise with moderate intensity, walking is low intensity exercise. This will help our cardiovascular system, heartbeat will be improved, breathing will be improved, blood flow will be improved. So what is endurance training? Endurance training is basically some of the exercises which use, oxygen while doing an exercise, and your heart rate will go high. So something like this, you're doing a skipping, you're doing a swimming, you're doing jumping jacks, you're running fast, or making going for a brisk walk actually, and things like these are all kind of an aerobic exercise which will increase your heart rate, which will keep your cardiac health healthy. Your breathing will be improved, your blood flow will be improved, all these things. So you're using too much of oxygen. You jump, start gasping, your air will go, breathe fast and things like that. That is where you call it as exercise. If you're going to do any aerobic exercise or maybe some Zumba, this kind of exercise, all these are called as cardio exercise also, where you utilize your oxygen to do the exercise. This is one thing which is required in your body, but does not mean that okay, that is the only thing you require. If you keep on doing only cardio exercise also, you cannot be completely healthy. Yes, you can be healthy, but you cannot be completely. You cannot say your health is having an ultimate health there. Examples I've told you about: running, jogging, hiking, swimming, skipping, jumping jacks, many more exercises available for the cardio exercise. How do you know whether it is endurance training? This can be verified checking your heart rate after workout. Actually, if you are wearing some smartwatch, or maybe if you have some gadgets, or maybe some mobile which can gauge your heart rate, then it will be easier to understand whether you're actually reaching your endurance or not. How do you check it? Ideal heart rate is equal to 220 minus your age. So 220 minus 42. My age is 42. So 178. If you reach this heart rate, means that your endurance level. So your heart rate can go up to 220 minus your age. In my case, I can reach up to 178. Heart rate can reach about 178. More than that is where people get little bit of what do you say, problem in breathing. Some people get heart attack also. So you would have heard some of them having died, or maybe having hospitalized because of doing too much of exercise, because their heart rate, they are pushing their heart rate to the high level actually, which you should not be doing it. So you need to be tracking your heart rate when you are doing your cardio exercise also. You should not go above certain level, which will harm your body as well. Okay, so in kids it will be a little more. So 178 is in adults. Actually, kids can go up to 200 also, because they have that endurance level to take care of that heart rate. Whatever. So endurance training is more important cardio exercise. And second, what is required is scientifically resistance training actually. So I think resistance training is most of them do not do it. So most of them do a cardio exercise. They do exercise like jumping jacks, running, and things like that. But resistance training, most of them do not do it. So when I say resistance training, what is resistance training? Resistance training is something which you do it through using some of the weights actually, weights, or maybe kind of body weight trainings, what you do, push-ups, you have to do the squats, what you do. So with the body itself, you're making your body itself as a weight and doing some exercise. That is what we call the resistance. So basically here, you're not jumping or you're running anything and you're not gasping, you're not using too much of oxygen, but you are using your muscles. You're making sure you're giving more pressure to your body and muscles actually, so that the muscles will break and muscles will regrow again in your body. So the cells will regrow again in your body. The cells are replaced with the new cells, what your body is producing. So when your cells reproduction is stopped, that is where your body becomes more or less, unhealthy actually. So if you're doing exercise, resistance training and, endurance training on a daily basis, what happens is your cell is growing every day. The new cells are coming up in your body. The new muscles are coming up in your body. That is where you keep on keeping yourself healthy. So exercise increases the body strength. It is anaerobic exercise which breaks down glucose into body without using oxygen. One of the biggest organ in our body is muscle. 50 to 60% should be muscle in our body. Muscle is locomotor organ. Muscle can break down glucose easily. So if your muscle mass, everything is good, actually the weight reduction will be high. So when you do exercise plus have a good nutrition, what happens is you're increasing your muscle mass as well as having good food. Your weight reduction will become more, faster actually than what you are having only through the food. So food, you can definitely lose weight. You can come to the ideal weight also without doing a, little bit of exercise also, you can reduce your weight. There is no doubt in it. With food, you can do amazingly good job. But only challenge is if you're not doing exercise, while losing your weight, what happens is your body will lose on flexibility, your body will lose on muscle mass, your body will not be healthy. So you may lose weight, you may show yourself as, healthy from outside, but internally still you will not be healthy. It's in the same way. So you're fat or you're overweight and internally you are not healthy, as well as you're thin and internally not healthy. So both ways it can happen. So mote ho ya patle ho, it doesn't depend on your health actually. It is health is not dependent on mota and patla. So dependent on how exactly your organs are inside and how we are behaving internally. That is more important. So exercise is more or less important for both people actually, so that you can be healthy. Endurance resistance training. The third thing which I want to bring up is flexibility training, or maybe before that, I know probably I have added some muscle fitness test actually here. So if you want to test yourself whether you're healthy, your muscles are moving properly, or you have a good fitness, you can do this muscle fitness at home. Sit down like this, what I've seen in the photos here. Sit down like this without holding anymore, without taking any support, and again get up from there. If you can do that, which means that you are more or less healthy, and you need to just start working towards it so that you can become more healthier. So one way of doing checking it. Second thing is, if you're a person who go to gym, if you're able to do a perfect deadlift without any harm in your body, actually, then you are definitely, having an optimal health. And if you can do some push-ups on a daily basis, if you think your push-ups is you can do it, then probably you are still healthy. Most of them do not have it. I've just added this as a funny thing. So if you can sit in this, closet, wherever it is, most of them have Australian or maybe sorry, Western closet now actually. So which is easy to sit and do your whatever nature calls what you have. But sitting on this is very difficult. So your knee joints will have, the thighs will pain, all those things. So olden days this was widely used over everywhere, which was good for people. So after 30 years, we lose muscle due to hormonal changes. Muscle loss due to nutritional imbalance. Obesity starts from muscle loss, which increased fat. Aging is also kind of muscle mass reduction. So after 30 years, it is very, very important that you do some anaerobic exercise as well, so that you can improve your muscle mass. Some kind of body weight training, dumbbell training, or maybe weight training, you have to do it so that your muscle mass will increase. Nothing, losing only weight will not really completely help you out. So body weight exercise is also it's important. You don't have to really go for an equipment. Equipment will be good, but if you don't have equipment, then still you can go for body weight exercise. So if you're having a myth saying that okay, after a certain age you cannot do anything, an 80-year-old person also can improve muscle mass. If you're 80 years also, you can improve your muscle mass. It is scientifically proven. That means that if you're in your 35, 40, 45 and all, you still can improve your muscle mass by doing exercise. With the right exercise, you can improve it. So don't worry about it. If your age, don't worry about it. If you're above 35, above 40, don't worry. So you still have time to recoup your health back. The next one is again flexibility training. The last three things actually. One is your cardio exercise or maybe your endurance training. Second thing is your resistance training, and third thing is your flexibility training. After every exercise, you're running, walking, whatever exercise you do, you're stretching your body is very important. So you need to stretch your body in a proper way. Give some good stretch. You can do some yoga asanas. You can do some flexibility trainings, whatever you have, so that your body is flexible. So whichever exercise what you do for your muscles also should expand by doing the flexibility training. If you're not doing this, what happens is over a period of time, yes, you will have a good health, but again the flexibility will go off. You'll become stiff more in your muscles and things. So your muscles will go, but your muscles will become very stiff. That will not be flexible. So very flexibility training also is very, very important. You can go for some yoga asanas or whatever, whichever exercise what you can do at home, you can go for that. Three things, as I said: endurance or cardio exercise, resistance training, and flexibility training is more important. This is what I want to cover in this meeting. So if you're a person who is not doing exercise, start with cardio exercise, that is endurance exercise, then go for weight training, and then go for flexibility. Endurance and flexibility can be done together, but weight training is something which you cannot do it, but you can, yeah, still you can manage with the body weight, but you can do it. But it is better that, if you're doing 20 minutes exercise, also include everything in this activity. Just don't do a 20-minute walk and say you are healthy. It is not going to help you. In the 20 minutes, maybe break it 10 minutes for endurance training, 5 minutes for weight training, and 5 minutes for stretching. That you can, make it in that way and then start doing it. Then definitely it will help you to be healthy. So from 20 minutes, you can reach up to 1 hour. In a day, 1 hour exercise, if you're continuously doing, which is more than enough for you to, be healthy. So you don't have to do for morning and evening exercise. And if you want to lose weight, do a 1 hour exercise and go for a perfect diet plan. So when I say perfect diet plan, not that, you're not eating any food, you're eating a right food. Go for vegetables, fruits, avoid all the white foods, avoid too much of rice and roti, and go for millets, go for, different kind of, things available in the market, which can improve your protein, content in our body, and also give a lot of vitamin minerals in our body, so that you can lose weight easily. It's simple funda. If you take care of your diet and if you can do some exercise on a daily basis in the right way, I think losing weight becomes much easier for you. So you don't have to really. So for us is basically to make sure after 30 days or maybe after you becoming the ideal weight, how do you going to manage? We want to share this knowledge with you, everybody, so that you will continue doing that in a proper way. So it's not that after 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days you will leave. After that you gain weight. So you should not gain weight after 30 days, and everything is within you. There is nothing, no magic available. So because some of them come and ask us, how can you give a guarantee that lose hone ke baad badega nahi? So koi guarantee nahi hai. So there is no guarantee that after that it will not increase unless you manage it. Because everything depends on you. So whoever, if I also start eating, biryani, rice, and everything every day, so I will also become like plumpy like this. I've been like that actually. I will become plumpy. So I know that my limits. I will control my limits. I'll make sure I'm eating a right food so that I will not increase my weight and I can want to be healthy. Three things very important. So in case if you have any questions on this, you can ask us for that. So, but definitely in case if you're not doing exercise, start off with exercise. If you're doing exercise and if you're not part of our exercise program, then follow these three things: endurance training, resistance training, and also the stretching and flexibility training has to be done on a daily basis. So that is what I want to stress, share from my end. In case if you have any questions, anybody can ask me, or then we will wrap up. So we have one more week to go, right? So we're already completing 26 days. So today, 2 days will be 28 days, and by Tuesday we will be ending the 30th day. So Saturday and Sunday is a detox day. After that, we will give you from Monday onwards one more weekday. But after 30th day, exactly, we will tell you to check the weight again. So we want to, record that exact 30th day. What is your weight actually? 31st day, maybe Wednesday morning, we have to check the weight again and send it to us so that we can record it, saying that, okay, on 30 days or 31 day, what is your weight, exactly your weight. After that, 2-3 days is something which you can follow, and then again, maybe next Saturday, you can send weight again to us so that we can track that as well. So for 30 days, we will track it and we'll find who is the winner for 30 days, and we will, give out that, whatever, reward what we want to give out to that on the 30 days program itself. Okay, so that is what we want to do. So next week start, we will share it with you in some time. So we have another session coming up at 11 o'clock. So we will complete that and we'll send it to you. But if you have any doubt, anything on the current detox plan, what you're following now, let us ask us so that we can share it or help you out in case if you have anything. Just make sure whatever you have mentioned in the sheet, follow as exactly as it is. It is going to give you good results. And in next 2 days, you will be feeling very light actually, because you're eating a right thing for detoxing. Your body will be cleansed. At least 80% of your body will be cleansed through the detox plan. So it will be definitely helpful. Okay, so next Saturday we'll be sharing with about our plans actually for you guys. We have different kind of plans with us in sense. There are people with us on personal plans. We have people with us 30 days programs. We have people with family programs, husband, wife, both of them together working with us, couple fitness, now we are introducing now one thing for housewives separately. So with a very throwaway price, we want to check because of the financial challenges, what they shall, go through, and all those household work and what though we want to give out, one more new program. We already, set, so there are a lot of people who are already joined us, and we all set for that, but we will be giving a good discounts for people who are joining from 30 days program. So just wait and watch for it. I'm sure definitely the next 6 months you're going to come into your ideal weight and you're going to be very healthy throughout it. So we will be focusing on a lot of things there, focusing on, reducing belly fat, reducing your thigh fat, reducing your, hand fat. And although there is no spot reduction available, but we'll be giving some aggressive diets, where we include a lot of vegetables, fruit and things like that, so that we want to make sure you're, perfect in your body. So for more or less, you reduce most of the weight from your body and then make sure you're becoming completely ideal weight. It's a 6 months to 1 month, 1 year program. So what we are giving. So wait and watch for it. So we'll share the details on next week, Saturday data. Okay. If you have any questions, let us know.
Yeah, actually, I was asking, like you had taken the height, right? For the ideal weight.
Yes, I think height, Limi only taken for February, right? Height. Yes.
So,
I think she has taken the height actually. So it should be in centimeter. I think if you're not sent it in centimeter, you can send it right. So
yeah.
whatever your height minus 100 is your ideal weight.
Oh, okay.
So we can do it. If we are 170, I am 176 now. So 176 is my height. So minus 100, 76 kgs will be my ideal weight. So again, there is a myth again. So saying that no, if you don't have to really be exactly at 76 also, because if somebody's muscle mass is more, they may be at 80 also. That's absolutely fine. As far as you're healthy, that is absolutely fine. So muscle mass will be there. So only thing is, you need to go back and check for your body fat percentage on a frequency based, maybe on a 15 days or on a monthly basis, so that you know that what is your percentage. So for men different and women is different. So for women, I think it's somewhere around 14%. I don't know, 14 somewhere around that somewhere actually. So, but again depends on it how it should be actually. So example, most of them come and ask us, Sam, how can I reduce the belly fat? So very, very important. So for that, you need to go to at least to 6 to 7% of your body fat. So if you're at 14%, your belly fat will still exist. If you go down to 6% to 7% of body fat in women, I think your body, your what do you say, the belly fat also will completely start reducing. So for men is somewhere around 4 to 5%. So to make your look like six packs and things like that. So our overall, on a what is a general basis for women, at least 13-14% is where they stay actually, which is okay to go. But if you can reduce more, that it is more healthier actually. So your most of your fat will be out of your body.
Okay.
Basically, you need to keep on checking periodically, to keep on checking the body fat. So it is very good because you don't know when the fat goes high. So although you may look little thinner, but your fat percentage will be more. So it's good to always keep on checking and make sure you are, that ideal percentage of fat on.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions? No questions. You want to share anything, Lemi? Okay,
Yes.
okay, nothing from our end then. So let us, let me open this one as what was that? Detox plan. If we have any questions on that, last time we gave detox medical. Right. 31st. Okay, changing the old one. You have that many? Okay. I have that. Okay. If you have any questions, I can address it. Yes. I think, yeah, this is a detox plan, what you're following today. So just make sure you're following. I think early morning, most of them have done this. Carrot apple smoothie is already done.
no. 10 much.
Green tea is also most of them done. So 10:30, I think roasted makana is coming up again. 11:30 cucumber, basin chilla, 12 o'clock the lunch. 1 p.m. again soft fennel seed water. So make sure you're boiling it. Green tea, tender coconut if you have anything. So just make sure you're arranging for all these things. Methi water. So it's also boiled water only. And evening, make sure you're eating this, without oil. So as Sheena was telling, please make sure you're having a zero oil, cooking, because zero oil cooking will give you best results actually, because a person requires only a small teaspoon of oil on a daily basis, because every food what you eat contains oil content. So you don't have to really, if you're eating vegetables and fruit, whatever is required for your body is completely taken care. So you don't have to worry about whether oil is not going to your body, because oil is an essential, nutrient which is required in our body. It is taken care. Don't worry about it. Almond milk, please buy it from outside. Don't try to prepare by yourself. It is time consuming as well as it will not give results. Just go for like 500 ml. Later also you can drink it. Not an issue at all. So again, tomorrow jeera soap, again papaya banana smoothie.
So does it have to be boiled?
No. If you're
So
buying
you
it, you
can,
don't have to boil. Just
so you
keep it in
can straight away, like from the packet.
packets. From the
Okay.
sachet, just take it and do it. Maybe put a
Uh,
pinch of turmeric and then have it. No issues.
uh,
You don't have to do anything on that, because it is not a dairy product, right? It is almond milk. So you don't
mm.
have to really boil it.
So how is it how is it made?
It is through the almonds only. It is through the almond only, but it is the processing is totally different, because when we do it at home, what happens is the procedure is to put it in the mixie, put it in the water, soak it for overnight, then put
Oh,
it in the mixie and then grind it and then take that water out of
extract of
it
it.
and
Mm.
like water and things like that. So which is time consuming, as well as you require too much of badam in that actually. So if you pay 200 rupees, you'll get almond milk. So you just go for it. So which is
Mm.
no issues. See, it is a packaged food, but taking once in a while, it does not harm you, not an issue. So you can go for it. Absolutely fine. So again, cucumber, saute paneer, vegetables. Okay, next tomorrow we have saute paneer vegetables. Add maximum different type of vegetables, whatever you get it. Don't go for only two vegetables and make and eat it, because one of the reason to have sort of paneer vegetable is making sure you add more vegetables, you get complete nutrition in your body actually. So because when you're going to the detox plans, your body needs nutrition. You need to add a lot of whatever vegetables what we get, you can eat it. Go and add it on the saute within and eat it, no problem. And when you're doing saute again, keep the oil very low. Keep the oil very low, because some of the pictures what we see in the group also, some of them is completely greasy. They would have added a good oil and putting tadka also in it. You don't have to put tadka in it actually, so you can cook it as it is. But make sure you're putting some good masala, maybe some magic masala kind of thing, so that it will taste you good. That's it. Not too much of masala also in there actually, right? If you can eat, if you can eat boiled vegetables without sauteing also, it is awesome thing to do, because you're not touching oil at all in that actually. Zero oil will be there if you're going to eat it, because sometimes I consume in that way. Most of the days, I prefer to consume boiled vegetables, because I don't want to go for sauté vegetable. It's easy. It may be not too much tasty, but it is good for your health. Vegetable soup, methi water, chia seed water, everything is there. Almond milk again tomorrow, so you can complete. So go for that detox plan very well. So don't miss it. So it will give you a good results actually. So this can be followed maybe in case if you choose not to come with us, next after 30 days also. And if you want to follow this once in a month, you can go for the detox. Once in a month, you can go for detox, 2 days, and go for detox, just like that. See, in olden days, you would have heard about this, fasting, right? Most of the time, fasting for God and things like that. But actually, scientifically, in the olden days, the fasting was made, according to the scriptures, the fasting was made to keep you healthy. It is not for God or not for husband or not for wife. It is not nothing like that. It is actually scientifically, olden days, they made fasting to make sure to keep your body healthy. And in certain days they tell you to keep fasting. That is because there are some planetary changes happens in the universe actually. At that time, if you eat right food, your body will get a lot of energy, can extract energy from the universe. That is the reason for telling you to do fasting, and not for husband and wife and for God. So scientifically, but when they were told it as God, for God, people started doing it little religiously, saying that भगवान के लिए है तो थोड़ा कर लेते हैं, so husband के लिए तो कर लेते हैं, wife के लिए कर लेते हैं, something like that. So but it is actually for your own body to attract a lot of things actually. So just make sure you're following it. So we will share the next week's plan in some time. So in case you have any questions, let us know. Okay, fine then. So if you don't have any questions, then we will wrap up. So we will meet up again next Saturday. Next Saturdays, do not miss this one. So meeting. So we will be sharing all our plans actually, what we have for next 60 days, and also we'll be telling about the winners and what are the rewards for them and things like that. So just make sure you're available there and take that forward. because it is not 30 days, not end of the day, right? So after that also you need to lose weight, and we are going to give you some good deal, because we normally charge very high amount for personal coaching. Actually, our amounts are more than 3,000, 5,000, 7,000, and it, for corporate people it goes up to 20,000 also with nutrition, and per month I am telling actually. So we are going to give you some of the offers for you, very very low price, which you can grab it through the 30 days challenge. Definitely is going to help you for next 6 months. So our goal is basically, if anybody comes into our community, within 6 months we want to make them put them into ideal weight and send them back. That is what our goal is. 6 months is the maximum time, and we want that commitment from you also, because 6 months is the maximum time you to require to be healthy, not more than that actually. So we have experimented that, and 6 months, if you clearly follow what we're telling, definitely you can be healthy and become completely come into ideal weight and lead that healthy life. Not more than 6 months. Keep that goal in mind and come to us, and we will make sure we will work together. And after this we will be having we have another group called as Fitness Fix with Sam and Limi, so where most of the all our 30 days program people are there actually. So we will be adding into that, so that you will get more motivation from the group, and we can continue this journey for some more time. Okay, thank you very much then, everybody. Have a nice day, take care. We will meet up next
Thank you.
Saturday.
Thanks.
Bye bye.